Since today's a big day of firsts, I figured I would start off by making things a little more difficult for myself than usual. So we'll go ahead and turn aquifers on. I usually just avoid using those because I'm a nub. Everything else I think is pretty much good to go. Okay, I'll go into more detail about this at some point if anybody wants, maybe tweak this a little more if anybody has ideas for some fun. But I think that this is enough for now, so let's go ahead and move over to actually playing the game. So the goal for this is to just create a little bit of fun, do something interesting right off the bat. I'm not going to try and go into too much depth with this video. This is more of a test, see if people like it, see if you hate the sound of my voice or whatever. So let's create a new world. Awesome. Alrighty, let's go with a short history so we're not loading this for 100 years. Let's make this interesting. Very high beasts, high savagery, and we'll go very rare mineral occurrence. We'll see how long this lasts. See how many different regions get rejected in the region spam. Oh, that's not too bad. Only had to reject 2 regions. I like the world map too. I usually end up with these like crazy amounts of islands and stuff that are just really annoying to have to deal with. Kind of like it's almost like a Pangea. It's only really 2 major continents. We got one up here, one over here, a smaller continent down here. Wonder with all the evil and savagery in the world if there's really going to be any civilizations left. Already got some crazy stuff happening right here, over here. Wow, looks like they're really trying to kick some ass over here. Took down a whole freaking thing. Don't want the world to be too young, because that would end up being boring, not enough evil people or other civilizations to really do anything. I will settle right here on this island. That looks like a crazy, fun place to begin. I really anticipate this first embark being nothing but stepping out into the world, getting, rained on by blood, turned into zombies, and instantly killed, but even if that's what happens, that's what happens. I think we're going to stop it at 125. There we go. I forgot to set it to short. Usually I play on medium length. Saw a good comic earlier where it just showed somebody sitting there watching the world gen go. Shows them like falling asleep at their computer waiting for all this to finish, and then they're like, finally embark, and they hit embark, and then it's like 2 seconds later it shows them have already lost all their dwarves. Just rage quit. Guess it's not that funny when I describe it, huh? Whatever. It's okay. You can use your imagination. This game's all about that. Now, I do really like in the recent update where they have the world gen, like the other civilizations and stuff, are actually still going while you're using your fortress. Kind of adds a really unique aspect to the game where, everything that's happened in that Legends mode has an indirect effect on your fortress. And, let's say you're over defeating evil on this side of the map. Well, this side of the map can be growing and amassing this giant army to come and ruin your fun later on. So let's see, let's find a desired location. And the only thing I'm going to care about is that we have a fluxstone layer, and I do want there to actually be metal somewhere. And a river, just because I'm not that good. So let's see. Let's see how few potential locations there are in this world. Alright, so there's not a whole lot to choose from, which is good. It means I won't waste a whole lot of time doing this. Where's my cursor? I lost it. There it is. Well, let's take a look over here. What do we have here? Lots of untamed wilds. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Right there. I don't know. I don't know. It's just untamed wilds. Untamed wilds aren't that interesting. I've settled those before without any real problems. You know, even though this is a nice, happy, lovely, temperate forest, it is right next to a bunch of not fun things, like right next to it. Next door neighbor. Doesn't have the deep metals. Let's see if there's... Oh, this is just shallow metals. Here we go. Straddling this area is where we might be able to get both. You know what, let's go with right here. Nice big river, lots of friendly neighbors. So I don't want to spend too much time on this. We're going to be super lazy, and I'm just going to go with this start. I don't even know what's in it. No iron anvils available? Okay. Okay. It's going to be interesting. All right. Well, since we have no anvils, we're going to need to figure out what we're going to do. Let's get some more plump helmets, because food is good. Cave wheat, because I like beer, even though I can't drink it anymore. Saddest part about gluten-free. Never heard of a gluten-free dwarf, huh? Where's plump helmet spawn? There we go. Spend the rest of the points on that. And let's go. Alright, this is snow covered, okay. Is the water frozen? Yes. So the water freezes, it's snow covered, and it's completely flat. And covered in trees. Very, very undwarfy area. So let's start by dwarfing it up a bit and chopping down large swathes of trees. And a little tip that I picked up from Captain Duck. I liked the way that he did his entrance to a fort when he had a flat embark like this. I'm sure it was nothing too unheard of. This little channel 3x3 there. Alright. And looks like we're gonna have to go in this direction. Make this area for caravans. Twist back down around this way. Oh, that looks terrible. Downstairs. Dig out the center. Keep the center clear. Alright. Now let's start with necessities. Let's go down 2 layers and let's explore this. Whoops. Explore this for soil. Although I'm gonna guess I'm gonna hit an aquifer before I even get this deep. Ah, crap. Screwed up everything going down, didn't I? Let's just kill it. Alright. So let's just start with that little bit of exploratory mining, try and find the aquifer. Let's get some sort of workshops built that I know I'm going to need. Namely, Mr. Carpenter. Get a mason. Sorry, I know this part is one of the more boring parts of Dwarf Fortress, unless you're a new player, in which case I'm sorry I'm not explaining it more, because I'm sure this is very confusing. However, there are going to be links in the video description, which will take you to some better tutorial videos if you're new to the game. And if you would like for me myself to actually do a little bit more tutorial style, just let me know, and I'll do what I can. Let's get some of these animals put away. Although there's no food for them, so that's going to be fun. And stockpiles. Let's get our wood moved real close to the entrance here. Designate more trees to come down. And let's take a quick look at Dwarf Therapist. And what do we actually have here? Alright, we have a hunter. It's going to be pretty worthless right now. So we're going to make him temporary brewer. I'll leave hunting on for now, I guess, since I don't really have anything to brew. 2 miners, carpenter, woodcrafter, pretty standard. Woodcutter. And 1 farmer. Okay. Let's head back over to Big Dwarf Fortress and let's let them get going. Let's take a look at the units around here. What do we have? Others, Great Horned Owl. Nothing too scary yet. Let's watch our miners and hopefully they won't die before we get anywhere. We have a mason. I don't really have any rocks yet. We have a carpenter. Go ahead and get these beds made. Since we're going to have to be living like elves anyway, at least for a little bit, be temporary walls. I'm not gonna let myself live in a wood fortress too long. It's just not okay. Okay, looks like we did not hit an aquifer. And we have clay walls, so that bodes well for at least having food. I'll make this prettier later. For now, we're just gonna dig out a nice big room. And let's dig more up downstairs. Let's dig 4 levels down. Oh, you know what? I should probably do this too. Let's set the priority of this a little bit higher. So they'll dig down first and then they'll dig this out. A snowstorm has come. Alright, so much for happy springtime, I guess. Let's get some walls up while it is still frozen here, although I'm not sure it'll ever unfreeze. Not really going to care about the wood's color because it is temporary after all. And normally I wouldn't be wasting wood like this, but I have a feeling I'm going to need this level of protection pretty quickly. So, at least some sort of basic wall so that they can climb over it and kill me, but it'll slow them down a little bit. Give me enough time to realize I'm going to be destroyed before I get there. Let's see here. 3. 1, 2, 3. Room for a caravan to come in. Yeah, I really hate doing the wood walls, but when you start off above ground like this, gotta start somewhere, right? Sorry if I'm not dwarfy enough for you. I know this is blasphemous. Armok would not be proud. Alright. That's designated. Looks like so far so good on the stairwell. I did just realize that I built pretty close to the edge of the map, but I did also pick a pretty small map, so I usually do a 3x3 embark. This is only a 2x2. See if we have any visitors yet. Nope. Just that owl still. Kind of worried that this embark is going to be frozen year-round, because I have yet to do that, although there are plants, so... I mean, I guess it could be worse. Okay, what kind of rock do we have here? Shale. It's got a nice color to it. The rough walls actually look pretty good. Alright, so from the farms, we'll come down 1 layer. Let's just be really lazy here. Dig out a huge room. Give it a lower priority. Down another layer. Same size room. This fortress lives long enough, I promise I'll make it prettier. Alright. Got some space. Digging out a nice big place for gardens. He became a carpenter. I wonder what on earth he was doing before. Let's get some barrels, some bins. Oh, and hey, that was pretty good timing. They got the walls over the frozen part of the lake, or river rather. Still frozen, but at least they won't die from trying to build those walls. Looks like we've got snow still to the south and north. Yeah, I really wonder if this lake is gonna unfreeze at any point. Or if this is one of those fun times where I'm gonna have to figure out how to live basically without water. I don't know, I'm starting to see some... Looks like it's trying to melt. Let's get one of these farm plots built. Two for plump helmets, one for cave wheat, and one for dimple cups. Did I? I bet I did. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Working hard is a foolish waste of time. Oh, let's see. It's alcohol to get through the working day. Oh, he actually likes working outdoors. Okay, well that's good. I'm looking to see. I'm afraid that I embarked without any drinks. Okay, I've got some. I've got some. So I didn't make that big of a mistake. Yeah, probably should have checked the embark profile at least a little more carefully. Alright, so nothing that can be cooked, nothing that can be brewed is allowed to be cooked. That's just a general rule in all of my fortresses. If it can be made into alcohol, you don't cook it. Waste perfectly good alcohol. Okay, so the river does start running. Alrighty, let's unsuspend some of these constructions. Let's finish them out. And then let's get these bridges. Because I do intend to have a moat, but it's just easier to build bridges early on in the fortress's life. When there is not a moat you have to worry about. Not a burial receptacle. Bridge, thank you. And then on the lowest priority, we'll designate the channeling of that moat. Without actually connecting it yet. Or disrupting these bridges, because I don't like being annoyed by that. What are my miners doing? Oh, you know what? I probably never turned off their hauling, so I bet that's what they're doing right now. Yeah, they're hauling. Miners. No hauling for you guys. But I do want you to pull levers, bury people, and help take out trash. There we go, that should help. Alright, let's try our wall again. They probably lost that wood that was in the river. Hey, look at that. Bridges are actually built. Farm area is getting dug out. Alright, so this seems to be coming along decently well. It is interesting to note that the river is still ice over here. The river's ice there, it is not ice up here. The fact that it's not ice up here means that the river is a source. So technically the water should just keep flowing down. But for some reason it's hitting this ice wall and disappearing. Not quite sure how this is working. Because in my understanding, what should happen is the river hits this ice wall, and then it should start overflowing and going around this ice biome until it hits a part where it's not going to freeze. It is going to make routing my moat interesting. I guess I'm going to have to reroute the river to come and exit through the eastern side of the map rather than the western or the southern. I don't know. This could end up being the first project that just floods the whole map because I'm not really too sure how this river isn't flooding the map already. It's probably some weird equilibrium because the world genned that way. Man, these miners need to hurry up and hit like epic level so that they can start doing this a lot faster. Are they really going to do that up and down thing? Alright, let's change these priorities real quick. Priority 2. Three. 4. There. Help them have a little more focus. Don't really need them yet, but let's go ahead and get kitchen. That's not a kitchen. That's a kitchen. Kitchen. Brewery. Oh my goodness, where's the brewery? I don't remember where that thing is. It's okay, I do need a farmer's workshop too. Up here next to the field. Still, there it is. Bet you guys are just sitting there screaming at me. It's right there! It's okay, I totally knew. Nice big stockpile for food. Another stockpile for food. And another one. So this one is block all, nothing but seeds. This one, unprepared food other than drinks and seeds. And this one is prepared food and drinks. Normally I'd put that with the dining room, but I'm going to kind of be a little lazy and I'm just going to put the dining room 1 floor lower, so it's not going to be that bad for them to walk upstairs, grab their food. Did they ever finish these farm plots? Yes, they did. Okay. Plump helmets. Plump helmets. Plump helmets. Loads of plump helmets. Everybody loves plump helmets. Alright, sweet pods. Cave wheat. Cave wheat. More plump helmets. And year-round dimple cups. Actually, no, pigtails and dimple cups. Alrighty, let's go ahead and just get a temporary mason set up in what will be the dining room, so he can build our tables and chairs right there. Tables. Looks like we do have some more guests now. Bunch of emus. That's fun. Emus. Look at them chilling outside our fort. Now I do notice that there are some very dangerous trees hiding around. I learned this the hard way in my last fort when I had lots of cobra people around. Felt pretty safe, you know, I had to do the same kind of thing because there wasn't really a mountainside for me to dig into. But where I built, there were a lot of trees around my fort, and a lot of those trees overhung my wall. So they would just climb the trees and then use that to get over my wall, even though I had a moat. Get some chairs. Of course, they would finish the still first, most important part of the whole operation. Dude just sleeping there. Let's see, get some more barrels, some more bins, a couple wheelbarrows. Let's go ahead and kill this Mason workshop. You know what, since our hunter can't really do any hunting right now, let's turn him into a fisher. Hunter, hunting. There you go. You can take care of the fish. And we'll build you a fishery. One thing I've always found, put the fishery outside because it smells bad. People don't like it. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't want to live next to a fishery. And let's get another food stockpile next to the fishery. It's getting really busy up here. Let's change this to unprepared fish only. And let's go down here and make sure that unprepared fish is not on that one. And designate this as our official water source and fishing zone. Resume. This zone's a little messed up, but I'm not going to care too much about it. Let's see if we can even make it to our first migrant wave before we call it a day. Yeah, I really need to get some more barrels. Look at all those just loose plants laying around on the ground there. Which reminds me I need to get the refuse stockpile. We'll just put it all in one for now. I'm sure our pastured animals will love to live in our filth for a little while. How's our mason doing? Beautiful, beautiful. Get some more thrones in there. Let's go ahead and start setting these tables down. What is going on over here? What is that cat chasing? Is that cat just playing with the emus? I think my cat likes emus. Drakes. Okay, so I've got ducks. This is turned into a much lamer place. Much lamer place than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I turned up evil and savagery to the max. I thought I was gonna like be coming in and having blood rain. I think I'm living right next to a necromancer tower too. Like, I was expecting blood rains and constant assaults, but you know, maybe that'll happen later. Maybe that'll happen later. More barrels, more bins. Can never have enough. Construct a few more thrones and then give me some doors. We're gonna need some bedrooms soon. Alright, now that we have at least one chair, we'll go ahead and make this a dining room. Sure, that looks fine to me. And it's the new meeting hall. Apparently I have 84 barrels, but they are not using them for some reason. Oh wait, no, that's the number of spaces. Ha. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, well, I am sorry this so far has not been as interesting as I had hoped. It's basically just me watching dwarves be dwarves, telling them to do dwarfy things like digging. Not horribly exciting. So maybe next time there will be a little more happening here. Looks like we're getting some fish. Still needs to actually build it. Let's take care of that real quick. Turn off fishing and have him actually gut and clean the fish that he catches. Well, you know, I have a semblance of a dining room. I have beautiful elven walls. Which, I mean, I guess I didn't need, seeing as how there is absolutely nothing happening here. So, I think we'll go ahead and call this at this point. Hopefully, we'll have something more entertaining happen in the future. I might play a little bit without necessarily uploading a video. See if I can get things moving along, get these beginning unfun things out of the way, and we can get on to some more fun. So that said, I hope that you all at least enjoyed this a bit. Let me know what you'd like to see me do in the future, and I will do my best to do those things. If you have any suggestions or comments, just be sure to let me know. You can contact me on the Reddit or through the comments in these videos, however you like. Thanks for watching, and everybody enjoy some Dwarf Fortress.